Take two. All right, folks, Papa D coming to you from the Kennedy Space Center in on Merritt Island in Florida. We are here for the Falcon 9 launch this evening. We have a Swedish satellite going off, and we are looking at an on-time launch, hopefully, in about the next 11 minutes.
You may also hear it referred to as the stream back from the launch team. We use the TE to roll the rocket out of the pad and raise it to its vertical launch position. The TE also routes the vehicle's fluids, power, and telemetry umbilicals from the ground systems to the rocket and payload until Falcon 9 goes on internal power and clears the pad. At this point in the countdown, both the first and second stages are nearly fully loaded with 1 million pounds of kerosene fuel and liquid oxygen. Both the first stage and second stage should finish loading propellant about a minute apart from each other, with the first stage finishing up at the T-3 minute mark, and the second stage at around the T-2 minute mark. You may have also noticed those white clouds around the rocket. They are part of the chill gas above the LOX tank liquid surface that
coming up on the 2-minute and 55-second mark. Again, in 55 seconds, the lights will start going off. So again, find your seat. Everyone should be sitting now. You don't want any accidents here. Everybody remain in your seats again for 10 minutes. The lights should be going off in about 40 seconds.
Loading is complete on the vehicle. At T-minus 60 seconds, Falcon 9 will be in startup. This means that the rocket's autonomous internal flight computers will have taken over the launch countdown. And then just inside of T-minus 2 seconds, we'll light the Merlin 1D engines for liftoff. The Ovzon 3 payload continues to be healthy, and the Falcon 9 team is tracking no issues on the rocket. Now, it's worth noting, at the request of our customer, we will not be sharing any views of the payload today, and will be ending the webcast with the Stage 1 landing. Weather is still looking green, and the range is ready to support our T0 of 6:04 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay, the lights are off. 1 minute and 55 seconds of count. Again, I want you to remember that there's a 10-second delay, so you'll see the launch. They'll still be counting down.
Falcon 9 is now fully loaded with 1 million pounds of kerosene fuel and liquid oxygen. At the T-minus 1 minute mark, Falcon 9 will be in startup, and this is when the rocket's flight computer will take over. And there you heard that call out, the Falcon 9 is in startup. Next, we wait for the go for launch from the launch director. And there you heard that the LD is go for launch. So at T-minus 38 seconds, all systems are go for launch of Falcon 9 with the Ovzon 3 payload.
Okay, 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
All right, we're T-minus 20 seconds and counting. Vehicle is in startup. There we go. We have liftoff.
Look at it. Keep it out. Just look at
it. We're 6 miles away. The sound's going to take about 36 seconds to get here, so about another 10 seconds.
This will be followed.
And the boost back startup has begun. That means the first stage engine
Need fairing separation. This is when we jettison the fairing halves away halves again once they fall back to Earth.
now 3 minutes 20 seconds in.
Fairing separation.
Again, we're still waiting for the boost back burn. I think
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
boost back just
And
shut
there's
down.
a confirmation of boost back shutdown on the Falcon 9 first stage.
At first stage, fires for turn it around to come back over here again.
We are still live coming to you from the Kennedy Space Center.
Falcon 9 relight
Just
3
saw
of
the
Merlin 1D engines,
Falcon
starting with
1,
the center engine, known
Falcon
as
9
E9,
launch.
and this will be followed shortly after by the E1 and
Take
E4 passes back into the Earth's atmosphere.
What
We're
you're
just
looking
waiting
at
now.
right now, you see two things that look like waffle irons. Those are called the grid fins. Back to Earth. That's the steering mechanism, something like a rudder on a ship.
We're just waiting for the return of
And this causes the vehicle to fly through
first
Merlin's
stage.
exhaust gases, also known as the rocket's plume. And from the carbon-based fuel that Falcon 9 uses, and with each flight, the soot builds up a little more on the outside of the vehicle. Now, given that tonight's mission is this booster's 10th overall, the soot layer is noticeably visible on the skin of the booster.
You see the
Again, what you're
distance
gonna
there,
be
that's the
doing
launch
is
pad.
Looking towards the assembly building. Again, those burns are going to occur, but because of the cloud cover, you're probably only be able to see the landing burn. So you're going to look towards the vehicle. The rocket on the way up, except it'll be on the way down. On the view screen, on the left-hand side, you can see those grids.
Booster as it descends back to Earth. And as I mentioned, telemetry shown at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen.
About 2.5 minutes till the landing. And you should be focused on the sky and catch a glimpse of those birds.
Which enables investments in critical scientific research. The Falcon 9 first stage that is supporting tonight's mission will perform this entry burn for the 10th time. And that entry burn should start in about 25 seconds from now.
All right, we got 25 seconds till the entry burn. That will be
About 10
one of the
seconds,
Falcon
you
9
should see
engines.
another burn, so look to the sky,
until it
you
comes
might be
into
able
ground.
to see it, depending on the cloud cover. There it is. Now that is the entry burn. There'll be a landing burn very shortly before landing.
And there's that confirmation of the startup of the entry burn on our Falcon 9 first stage.
Again, so this will shut down, then we'll have a final burn. That'll be the final landing burn. Now 1 minute 15 seconds to landing. Again, looking at the displays, on the left-hand side, you see that burn, which is again lag time slow.
Confirmation of entry burn shutdown on the first stage.
Okay, the last one is the landing burn, and that is the one that'll get it all the way down to the ground.
Thrust each during ascent and descent.
Now take a look at the view screen. You can see the cloud cover as the rocket is coming back.
And is consuming approximately 700 gallons of fuel per second. We also just heard that call out of nominal trajectory.
It's about 40 seconds to land. Pretty soon that camera will show it going through the clouds.
Seconds, we should see the landing burn.
There it is.
Stage 1 is transonic.
Okay, folks, get ready for the sonic boom. That'll be coming very shortly.
Stage 1 landing burn. And there's confirmation of the stage 1 landing burn.
Standing by. Now we should see a picture of it on landing zone 1. You look at the left-hand side, you can see the approaching landing pad. Now we can stand by for the burn. There's a landing leg that just came out.
I think
Again, it should be on the ground by now. And they confirmed the landing.
Alright folks, because of the cloud cover, we did not see the landing, but that was the sonic boom that just hit us.
And that was a sonic boom.
The webcast here at the request.
So that will be the end of the broadcast for today. We hope you enjoyed that. And we are going to call it a night from Kennedy Space Center, Banana Creek viewing area.
That'll conclude our webcast coverage of SpaceX's second launch of 2024 and 297